once you stop resisting your uniqueness and start embracing it, your whole life will change, because that is a change in perspective. When you perceive yourself and your uniqueness, everything about you that makes you so special, so uniquely you, so perfectly you, and all your imperfections make you perfect, right? When you change your perspective from that being a weakness, from that being something that has gotten you hurt in the past, that has held you back, that has forced you to try to fit into something that you never were meant to be, once you release that old identity and you realize that it's actually your superpower, it's actually your greatest strength, and it is everything that you came here to be, like who you are, all of you, every single little bit of who you actually are, not the version of you that you project out into the world, not the version of you that you've deemed acceptable for the world to see. The truest, most authentic, real, raw, whole version of you, when you put that out into the world and you see that version of you as the strongest version of you, as the version of you who came into this life to walk this path, to do what you came here to do, to create what you came here to create, to live the life that you came here to live in all of your beauty and uniqueness. When you shift that and see that, the lens that you see the entire world through is changed as well. It's a mirror. And you start to see every single person walking this earth as a beautiful, perfectly imperfect version of them. And you learn true acceptance, true unconditional love for self and for others. And that frees you from the shackles of judgment, of shame, of fear, right? When you allow yourself to be fully and completely you, without holding yourself back, without trying to fit into a box, without trying to dim your light, and you just let yourself exist and you love and accept every single bit of that version of you, of who you are, of your essence, right? When you love and accept all of you and you put that out into the world, you also you're sending out a signal and you're telling the world, I love me, I accept me, and I'm gonna be me. And that tells the world that that is okay, and that that is actually such a beautiful and freeing, and it's like the kindest, most loving thing that you can do for yourself and for the world, is to show up authentically and real and be you and show up as that version of you in every single now moment. And that is going to change and evolve, because that is what we come here to do. We don't come here to stay stagnant. But when you allow yourself the freedom to do that and to be that version of you, you give the world permission to do that too. Think about what you would hope, if you look back at your younger self and what you wish that they had an example of in the world, be that example for them and for the whole world, right? You have the power to do that, and you came here for a specific purpose, and you are holding yourself back from that. You are slowing down the life that you came here to live by trying to be something that you are not. So just let it go. Free yourself, free the world, okay? We're gonna see if the Work Your Light Oracle deck has anything to add to this message, but this message is coming in strong this morning, and it's like, it feels like there's a tightness and a pain in my chest from trying to hold back the final bits of you that want to shine out, that want to be free. It's like you're fighting, trying to hold that in, and it's causing you pain, physical, emotional, spiritual, mental, whatever it is, but it's causing you some sort of pain. And now my throat is closing up. Okay, the heart and the throat are coming in here to be they are ready to be fully open, fully activated, fully free to express, so your throat, so your voice, and however you do that, it can be literally your voice or it can be however you express yourself, wants to be free to do that authentically. And that is what really unlocks your heart. It's both and. When you unlock your heart, you unlock your voice. When you unlock your voice, you unlock your heart. Okay, so allowing yourself to be free and freely express yourself Trust in your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? This is the thing, because whatever your answer is to this, like if you knew you would be supported, if you knew you could not fail, if you knew that the resources would be there, if you had no boundaries, no limits, no responsibilities that you had to like tend to, what would you do? If you had all the time, all the money, all the support in the world, what would you do? And answer that honestly, and not just like all of the things that you would go do for a minute, like if you won the lottery and then you have the rest of your life to live, you know, like you're going to get bored of the stuff, right? Like how are you going to spend your time? How would you spend your time? What would you do? What would you build? What would you create? How would you show up in the world in your day-to-day if you knew that you would be supported on all fronts? Okay, and that right there is what you are supposed to do in this life. That is what you came here to do. And again, this is going to evolve over time. You ask yourself this in every now moment, and as you evolve and shift, you get new information. Your dream expands, and it grows and grows, and it shifts and it changes, and it becomes more in alignment. But you have to ask yourself, what would you do? How would you spend your time? And then from that place, that knowing that that is what your soul came here to do, confirmation, then your next step is to take one step. What action, what can you do today, right now, towards that? And it may be the tiniest little step, right? It may be writing it down. It may be doing a visualization of you having that or living that dream. It may be going and buying like some art supplies, right? Or like whatever it is, but taking one tiny little step that you can do today. Maybe watching a YouTube video on how to do this thing or whatever it is. Like it may be curating your algorithm, your feeds, to start showing you people who are doing things similar to what you want to do, or like people who are making it, or people who are living freely. Like whatever it is, take one tiny little step forward towards that thing, and then do that again and again and again with whatever you have access to, whatever you have the resources for, whatever you have the ability to do in this now moment and every now moment following. I don't know if you can hear Benny confirmation barking out there. Whatever you can do to move this forward step by step by step. And eventually you will look back and see that you have created something beautiful, something magical that you could have never even dreamed of when you were way back here. But you had to just start walking for the path to become clear, for the support to meet you, right? But trust your path. Trust your path. The call from your heart, the call from your soul, the call from your higher self. What lights you up? What brings you so much joy to do? How do you love spending your time? How can you just lose yourself in something? What are those things? Start writing them down and start finding more time to do those things, okay? And letting yourself do them without guilt, without feeling like you should be spending your time doing something else. Like, doing the things that feel good to you are part of your soul mission, and it is going to get you where you need to go, okay? But you have to start where you're at now. Don't wait for something magical to happen to you. Start making the magic in your own life by showing up for yourself, for showing up and telling your higher self like you're serious about this and you're going to take yourself and your dreams seriously, and watch the universe rearrange itself to meet you, to support you, to make this happen. Okay, they're saying no more cards. That's like, this is the message. Trust your path. Trust your path and watch the world meet you and provide the support and the access and the ideas, all the things that you need to carry this forward will find you when you start moving down this path in alignment. Even when you can't see what's ahead, just taking one step at a time and trusting your path and trusting that your higher self is guiding you all along the way, and asking for what you want and speaking it out loud and writing it down, whatever it is for you, like, but putting some energy behind this and saying like, yes, I want this life. I want to live this way. I want to do this thing. I want to show up this way. And then start doing it in whatever way you can, and watch everything unfold for you so magically, so perfectly. But you have to start taking yourself seriously and release the weight of what you think the world wants from you, and just do what you feel you want to do from your heart, and watch that be the medicine that the world needs. Okay? I love you.